Goeiedag! Good day, fellow South Africans and citizens of the world. Well, I've been talking quite a bit about all these trucking disasters that are happening, and what I'm talking about is where these thugs go out and they petrol bomb trucks and they stop trucks and they loot the stuff they got on the back. This is mainly in KwaZulu-Natal. Although it's happening all over the country, a great number of truck attacks have happened on main roads like the N3 going between Durban going up to Johannesburg, and especially around the Mooi River area, which seems to be one of their particular areas of interest when it comes to attacking trucks. And this is causing a huge backlash that people don't realize, and I'll tell you why. The spike in freight truck attacks nationwide has stirred fear across the industry, which faces the risk of losing drivers as well as export partners due to safety concerns, particularly on the N3 highway between Durban and Johannesburg. Stakeholders who have been assessing the attacks have branded the violence as acts of economic sabotage, warning that there will be dire consequences for economic growth and investment should there not be any intervention from the authorities. Now, I've lost count of the number of times that I said shooting yourself in the foot. This is a perfect way for the majority community to shoot themselves in the foot because it kills jobs. Speaking at a National Press Club event highlighting the issue of criminality in the trucking industry, Dani Day, a private investigator who monitors cases of truck hijackings and attacks for insurance companies, said his office has been investigating between 30 and 40 cases of truck attacks a month. The Oaks are concerned, and the drivers have made it very clear that they will abandon the trucks because they cannot continue to work under these circumstances, said Day. Sadly, the police are not making a difference with regard to protecting the people en route. Day says that while there are opportunistic attacks on trucks caught in service delivery protests and acts of xenophobia due to disgruntlement around companies employing foreign national drivers, there is evidence of a third force behind the violence. He could not specify who that force is, but many in the industry have placed blame on the All Truck Drivers Foundation, or ATDF, for the violence, as it has been reported as saying that the fight against foreign truck drivers will continue until companies stop employing them. They have the same principles as the mafia because they intimidate the drivers and they intimidate the transporters, said Day. They cripple the whole economy because no one can transport between Durban and Johannesburg. He adds that while the attacks seem to have originated in KwaZulu-Natal, they have become more widespread, with his office receiving cases in the Northern Cape and the Western Cape, which had not previously experienced these issues. What is happening now, says Day, is that if a truck that has broken down stops next to the road or stops outside a truck stop for any reason, it is likely to be attacked. Likely to be attacked. In the worst case scenario, the perpetrators throw petrol bombs into the trucks while they are moving. The road freight industry contributes about 121 billion rand to the economy, and the Industries Association has previously said that the violent attacks have cost the economy between 1.2 and 1.3 billion rand already. Just last week, an interministerial committee comprising the Ministers of Transport, Police, Labour and Home Affairs met over 3 days in Durban to address the issues faced by the industry. This came after a weekend of unrest where at least 17 trucks were torched in KwaZulu-Natal. Soon after the announcement of interventions such as increased policing, more attacks followed, prompting a stern rebuke from Minister of Transport Fikile Mbalula, who exclaimed that government will not allow for any parts of the country to be declared a no-go zone. Well, they've completely failed in that task, haven't they? Durban is the biggest import and export port in sub-Saharan Africa for the motor industry, but economist Mike Schuessler says the continuous violence could drive the country's trading partners, particularly its neighbouring countries, to use other ports. Schuster says there would be a move towards the port of Walvis Bay in Namibia by the likes of Botswana, while Zimbabwe and Zambia would choose to move more of their exports through the port of Beira in Mozambique. We are going to damage our relationship with the rest of Africa, says Schuster. We are going to damage the one part of our economy that has been growing its exports vigorously, despite the downturn in African growth rates into Africa. He points out that the country's ability to send value-added goods into the continent is an advantage that should not be damaged. But there's no logic behind this. It's, in the moment, living in the moment. There's a truck, there's food in the back of it. Let's go and attack it. Throw rocks through the windscreen. Kill the driver. Who gives us stuff? Now we can go and loot. We grab the stuff and off we run. And for a couple of days, oh, wow, this is cool, man. This is really cool. We got all this food. And then all of a sudden the trucks stop delivering food to your local supermarket. And you go there and all the shelves are bare. And then you jump up and down and right and carry on because they don't have food, not having the intelligence to realize you were the problem. And this is what's going on in the minds of the black thugs in South Africa. They are destroying what is left of the country. The government are doing a great job of destroying the infrastructure. I'm talking about the business aspect. All right, guys, please remember to subscribe to be kept informed. Ring the bell to get the updates. And don't forget, tonight at 8 p.m. Johannesburg time, we have a ripper of a live stream. It's on the Loving Life Live channel. I will put the link directly below this video. Please come and join us. You will have the opportunity to actually go on live and actually appear and discuss, questions that you want to discuss with the panel. And you'll find out more about that tonight at 8 p.m. All right, guys, take care. Bye for now.